I have a huge surprise for you.
Ooh, a surprise! Ooh, a surprise.
Yes, you are going to love it. It's just back on the other side of the curtain.
Not funny!
What the?
What the hell?
All the world's a stage, and the men and women merely players. And sometimes that stage is a train car. John Diefenbaker's refurbished Pullman car, to be precise. An hour outside of Calgary in Mossleigh, Alberta, there sits an old train car that Aspen Crossing Theatre brings to life.
He started 10 years ago. The owner started a tree farm, and he wanted to become retail and have a garden center, and he has always loved trains. So he actually built a replica of a station number 5 train station. We got a good response. There was lots of people coming out, but when they did drive out this far, they did kind of want somewhere to eat.
This was when they stumbled upon a for sale ad for John Diefenbaker's old dining car. The train car restaurant was established quickly, but it wasn't enough to keep people coming year-round. Then, Donna had an idea.
We decided that dinner theater in the car would bring in people, something for them to come and see. That's how I met Gail.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to an evening of fine dining and mystery here at Aspen Crossing. My name's Gail. I'm going to be your narrator for this evening. My job is to make sure you see the things you're supposed to see, you don't see the things you're not supposed to see, and you keep thoroughly confused in between. The more you drink, the easier my job is.
She was in the first play that they had out here. Very pleasant woman. Her character was miserable, and she did a really, really good job.
When Gail first performed at Aspen Crossing, she was part of a theatre company that was in the process of closing its doors. But when one door closes, another opens.
The owner and manager of Aspen, Donna Baker, wanted more shows. So she got a hold of me and said, would I like to do one show? And that sounded good. So there was a Christmas show and we sold out. So we had a meeting afterwards and she said, well, would you be interested in doing a season of 5 or 6 shows? And I thought that sounded really interesting. And the next thing you know, 5 years later, we're still there and we seem to be doing well. Our audiences love us.
Are you a dick?
Hello, gorgeous.
How dare you! Don't you know that I'm the star and you're just some really huge kisser?
So Passion on the Pullman is our February post-Valentine's show.
Anyone else is talking.
So it's romantic, but it's got a twist to it. And it's basically the story of a group of actors who 10 years before had done Taming of the Shrew.
Who moved you hither? Remove you hence.
Dinner theatre welcomes audience interaction.
You were immovable.
Ron and Trina Wickstrom have been coming to Aspen Crossing for 4 years and love this aspect of the shows.
Oh, that's the best part of all. I try not to be too embarrassing to my husband. Is it working?
Yeah, it's working. It's working. She enjoys it. I enjoy it. It's just you can interact with the actors, and it's just a fun time.
So far, they haven't told us to be quiet.
Much.
Because the audience is unpredictable, Gail's shows are only partially scripted, and so the cast only gets one rehearsal.
They come here, we sit around, we gossip for a bit about what we've done since we've seen the people the last time. We read through it, and there's a lot of laughter.
Here's the line.
Go for it. He scored one.
And there's a lot of, excuse me, Gail, I don't quite understand this. And sometimes I'll ask them to do it a different way.
Jump check on that one to go from now, Kate.
I'll say, that's not quite what I want. Could you change it a bit? And they'll do it.
Will you, nil you, I will marry you.
And then a great deal of how the play evolves is during the rehearsal process. We read the show, and then actors, bless them, come up with their own ideas. It's very casual. It's like a dinner party.
Hey,
When everybody gets together and chats before we have dinner, and then we chat over dinner.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. It seems like it's going to be very fun.
And then we come back and we chat after dinner, but this time we're moving around.
What the heck is that about? What do you mean? You're the one who just ran into me. No, I did not.
By sheer coincidence, my galley from the living room to the kitchen is exactly the width of the train car.
Let's take it in the back room. Oh yeah. Oh yeah? Ow!
We have one rehearsal and one rehearsal only. Actors arrive first and we try on costumes and make sure they fit, and it's a modern show so they can wear their own clothes. And I'll say, look, if you got anything red, you're an actor, red would be great if you got anything red because you're tempestuous. Mm-hmm. You know, I'd like to see you in a dress, or I'd like to see you in a pantsuit.
Yeah, skirts, pants, doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. So between what I have downstairs, which is a whole costume room, and what I can pick up at the vintage store or a thrift store, and what people have at home, we costume. Oh God, you had to come when it was messy. Come on in. So what you've got here is everything divided into men's and women's hats, capes. Down there's police uniforms.
Gail's costume room is as full of variety as her cast. But where does she find them?
We hold auditions every year and have got a couple of people that way. And so we've built up a troupe of about 35 people who I try to cast at least once a year.
With my tongue in your tail? Hey, come again.
Mom plays bridge with Donna. And Donna was expressing interest in doing some dinner theater. It just so happened Mom was saying that Donna was doing this little project and was looking for people to get involved.
Wayne had he stands out in a crowd. I would go and judge for each public speaking, and he was amazing. I mean, people would come just to see his speeches.
His pompous stuffed shirt ass!
He would just put on a show.
I really like being involved with the audience and really kind of feeding off of them.
That was not my fault.
It never is. And hear my words.
There's just some moments where you're just nailing it, and it's fantastic. And everyone just eating it up, and you're having just as much fun as they are, and that's what's really neat about it.
That's one thing that I've really enjoyed too, is because we've been to so many, we see the changes because we see some of the same people all the time in the shows, and we feel like we're friends with them too.
You two that be talking. Grow up at any time. That will be way too late.
I play a former, an actor, big actor, superstar sort of thing, but just has not been in the business a lot recently, and I lost the love of my life 10 years ago.
Well, I hope you and Max are as happy as the way we were. But I highly doubt that.
And now that we're in this kind of reunion performance, and she's back, and I'm basically trying to figure out if the spark is still there for her, because I know it's still with me.
Why didn't you fight and stay for me? Why didn't you stay and fight for me?
We have a green room upstairs in the gift shop. It's got 2 offices, and we use those as dressing rooms. And so it's a giant square with a hole in the center, so we can look down and see the audience as they come in. And between acts, we go from the train car over to the gift shop, and we eat our dinners upstairs in our little holding space in our green room. And we keep our costumes there, and we have the largest tickle trunk in the history of the world. So what happens is we arrive an hour before the show, and from 5 till 6, we run the show, just with partners. And then we get into our costumes, and when we're given the call that we're ready.
All right, children, that's it. Let's go play.
We troop downstairs, and we walk across the parking lot to the train. We have a backstage area, which is known as the kitchen, in the train car. And we all crowd in there. Meanwhile, you know, the wait staff and the cook staff are all cooking. So it's close work. So we're within 2 feet from the audience. So it's quite nerve-wracking for some people. And then every show I try to cast one new person.
Oh, I
It's incredible.
Well, it's a little nerve-wracking. We've just finished one act. We have another one to go still. Oh yeah, I came today. You can ask her, and I'm like, oh, I'm nervous. Oh, I'm not sure what's happening. And they're like, that's okay. Take it a couple scenes at a time. It's all right. Don't panic. Don't panic. We're gonna go through it. We're all there. Don't worry. So the cast was awesome, and they kind of calmed me down a lot. But now that I see the process, I think over the next couple days when we do the show, it'll be a lot easier for sure.
With a short rehearsal process, tight performance space, and a close connection with the audience, theater at Aspen Crossing is truly a one-of-a-kind experience. And it keeps people coming back.
Oh yeah, I would love to do it again. It's very fun. Coming up here, I didn't know what to expect, or anything like that. But I'm so glad I said yes, and I'm so glad I'm here to do this, and that there was a spot for me to play, because it is quite fun to do.
It's almost like family that work together, and that is magnificent.
I'll be honest with you. I mean, I was out of university for a while where I wasn't doing theater, and it was lousy. It just wasn't very fun. I mean, you come out here and you do this, and it's a lot of fun.
Just sit back and relax and enjoy yourself, and not have to be sitting in front of a TV to have fun.
Well, you're in their living room is what you feel like. They're so comfortable. People, because it's so small, I think, become a little bit more relaxed about it. And it brings out a whole different atmosphere.
Quite extraordinary when you consider 28 seats, an hour and 15-minute drive out of Calgary into the country, and it works.
She uses the term loosely, I think.